Affordable food, affordable housing, and children with full pukus doesn't seem like a big ask to me. And it's something the Green Party has been fighting for a long time. We believe that these things and that livable incomes are a birthright. And yet, ACT and the National Party keep talking about the cost of living crisis as if it is a new thing. They've been talking about inflation and communities struggling as if they only just found out about it. But the fact is that people have been telling us for years that we're living in an inequality crisis. Since before this government came into power, families were already doing it tough. Children were living in motels, and the number of hardship grants were growing. Children were going without lunch and without shoes. People were being put through dehumanizing processes at work and income, having to justify every purchase just to get the help they needed to survive. Mums were having to choose between paying the rent and putting food on the table. And yet, in the same breath as the National Party complains about a cost of living crisis, they are calling those people most impacted by it bottom feeders. They are dehumanizing the communities that they themselves have been complicit in putting through hardship. They are the ones who kept wages low and let house prices and rents soar unchecked. They are the ones who introduced punitive benefit sanctions. Sanctions that we are only now beginning to roll back. And while we have started to do some of that work, it is clear so much more needs to be done. Because in the context of how low incomes are, we need to do far more. We need to do more than just pat ourselves in the back and say that we've done more than the previous government, because the bar is so low. What I want to see is an Aotearoa where people are not put in debt because they were seeking help from work and income. An Aotearoa that says that we're going to give you unconditional support no matter who you are. Where we're not going to question the difficult decisions that people have had to make in order to provide for their communities. That is why we're calling for Labour to scrap all benefit sanctions, to lift benefit levels to allow people to thrive, and to provide a high trust model at work and income. That is the bare absolute minimum we should be expecting from government, and it is the bare minimum that many communities that we are supposed to serve have been calling on for years. It is time to stop just talking about transformative change and actually, truly commit to it.